What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video we are going to be looking at the full spoilers slash summary for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 84. Normally we do get a few images beforehand, and sometimes they do come a little after, but as of right now we do not have any new panel images yet for the chapter. I do know that the draft images came out a few days ago. I unfortunately did not cover that. I decided not to because I was a little late to it, so I decided not to cover that. But I am pretty early to this one, and I always cover the full summary anyway, so let's talk about it. Shout out to DBS Hype for the translations, and just this first tweet, it says that Chapter 84 is pretty action-packed, so expect a lot of action this chapter. So the full summary, it seems like it's going to be 3 parts, and the title of the chapter will be Pride of the Warrior Race. So let's look at part 1 of the summary. I have not looked at any of this at all by myself yet, so we're going to be reacting to it together. Let's have a look at what's going on. So zoomed in for you guys. So we start off by Oatmeal saying that the voice recording that was in the Scouter has ended. Goku is very surprised with everything he has heard from his father. Seems like we're in the present time now. I was personally expecting a little bit more of the flashback, maybe like 5 pages or something like that. Nothing crazy, but it seems like we're back in the present. Monaito says Bardock left Planet Cereal as soon as he could move again, but left the Scouter behind. So that explains what happened to Bardock. Goku manages to remember some of the things he lived when he was in the liquid tank as a baby. So that might be a little flashback page or two. I do think the draft images had that. In those memories, we see how Bardock arrived wounded at his house from Planet Cereal, and then we see how he left Planet Vegeta for other missions. Goku also has memories of his mother in her everyday life. This is pretty cool. I wonder what people are going to think of this exactly. This personally does not bug me. I do like that he's remembering little things about his family and the little time he did get to spend with them, so I have no problem with that. And Goku also remembers the moment when his parents took him out of the tank and sent him out of Planet Vegeta in a ship. So that moment was from DBS Broly, and I believe it's in the Dragon Ball Minus manga as well. So we've already seen that before in the past. Goku tells Vegeta that he finally understands Saiyan's pride. But on the other hand, when Goku remembered his father's face, he also remembered how he lacked faith in his own power. Vegeta tells him that he too had lost sight of what is important. What they need to preserve is not the Saiyan's sins, it's Saiyan's pride. And I actually do kind of like how this is coming around full circle, because if you go back to the Namek arc, Goku, the Namek Saga, whatever you want to call it, Goku did get a little bit of an understanding of the whole Saiyans and the Saiyan's pride, but I feel like this takes his understanding to a little bit of a deeper level, especially since he sees how his father, or hears how his father faced a pretty much a near-death situation. And it also works for Vegeta because Vegeta kept thinking about the sins of the Saiyans throughout this arc when he was trying to use Ultra Ego and just trying to let go. But what he forgot is that what he really should be carrying is his Saiyan pride, which is something, Vegeta used to talk about so much back in the day. So I do like how they brought this a little bit full circle personally. Vegeta is angry because it was Goku's father who had to remind him of that. Goku laughs. Vegeta adds that he doesn't think it's fair how Goku and Raditz survived thanks to the Dragon Balls. Goku tells him that it's not his fault that Bardock made that wish. That's true. I know people are going to be mixed about the wish, but, we'll see if they give a little more context on it or not. Vegeta tells Goku that thanks to that wish, he has been spoiled too much. Goku tells him that Vegeta also spoils Bra. Vegeta angrily says that is totally different. Monaito is happy to see that Bardock's will has been passed to Goku and Vegeta. He says, too, that racist pride is not for revenge, it's for accepting one's true self, and it is the same for all races. So, this goes back to what Whis says, accepting one's true self, and when he asks Goku what he is really. So, it does go back to that. Monaito offers to heal them both before Gas arrives, but before that he changes their clothes for Saiyan armors like Bardock's. However, Goku and Vegeta are not comfortable with those armors, they prefer their normal clothes. Gas arrives at Planet Cereal and lands in front of Monaito's house. He tells the Saiyans to get out. Oil was watching the house in the forest and sees Gas's arrival. He informs about it to Elec and Maki. Elec says they'll get close with the ship, but not very close because it's dangerous. So that ends part 1. Seems like the big battle, or the final battle maybe even, is about to kick off. So let's cut over to part 2 now. And here we are. Let me zoom in a little more. I guess I can't for this one for whatever reason. But hopefully you guys can see that. But I will try to read it as clear as possible anyway, if you can't. It says, Oil approaches Gas and asks how he is. Gas tells him that he already wasted too much time. Gas asks Oil to tell Elec that the battle will be over soon. Oil leaves telling Gas that he will wait for him with the delicious rice that he is going to prepare. Goku and Vegeta leave the house. They are fully recovered and they are wearing new normal clothes. So I guess we aren't going to see them fight in the Saiyan armor. I know some people are going to be a little bummed about that. I personally think it would have been cool, but you know, it is what it is. Gas tells that he thought they would have ran away. Goku asks him to leave the planet. Gas says they will do it when he kills both of them. Vegeta says he wants to kill Gas at all costs and asks Goku what he plans to do. Goku answers he also wants to defeat Gas. Vegeta says then they have no choice but to fight together. Then they prepare to fight. Okay, we're getting a little, perhaps an Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego team up. That would be pretty cool. Goku says, I will be the one to defeat him first. Vegeta says, no, I'll do it. Goku activates the perfect Ultra Instinct and Vegeta the Ultra Ego. Okay, wow, so they're going straight to full power. That's good, because, you know, Dragon Ball sometimes likes to build things up, but I'm sure people don't want to see them, you know, get tossed around in Super Saiyan Blue right now. Elec, Oil, and Maki see everything from the ship. Oil explains the transformation to Maki, but Maki tells him that she doesn't care about the names, she just wants to know if they are strong. Oil tells her Goku and Vegeta are strong. Gas tells Goku and Vegeta they are stupid because they still don't understand that he's at a level they won't be able to reach. Goku tells him that he is the one who doesn't understand anything. Vegeta tells Gas that it doesn't matter if they win or lose. The important thing is that they want to win. So this is a difference between now and I guess a bunch of chapters ago when Goku was fighting Gas. It's that, you know, he didn't necessarily have like that drive, that desire, that life or death feeling of he has to win. He kind of was fighting because, you know, it's in Goku's nature to fight for his friends, and it's also in his nature to go and just fight strong people in general. So now it seems like he's going to be taking it much more seriously, especially now that he's, you know, got that whole Saiyan pride thing going for him as well. Alright, back to this. So we're at Goku and Vegeta attack Gas. Goku tries to punch Gas and Vegeta tries to kick him, but Gas stops both attacks with his arms. Goku now tries to kick him, but Gas dodges the attack. Vegeta then tries to punch Gas, but he dodges it as well. Goku continues attacking Gas, but he dodges all the attacks. Vegeta jumps and tries to hit Gas while Goku holds him back, but Gas dodges both of them and Vegeta hits the ground. This is going to be crazy to see because they're at full power, and Gas is still, you know, working them, it sounds like. Goku and Vegeta keep attacking him. Gas stops his blows without problem, but he looks a bit pressured. Gas stops a punch from Vegeta and makes Vegeta hit himself. Gas then kicks Goku. That ends summary part 2 out of 3. Let's head over to part 3 real quick. Over here, and that one should be a little more zoomed in for you guys. Hopefully, again, you can see it, but if not, I am going to try my best to read it as clearly as possible for you guys. Part 3 starts with Goku and Vegeta get up quickly and attack Gas at the same time. Gas barely stops the attack. Gas uses a very huge ki blast. Goku and Vegeta dodge it and use a Kamehameha and a Gallic gun against Gas. Gas teleports behind them and hits Vegeta with a mace he creates with his powers. Then he tries to hit Goku with the mace, but Goku dodges it. Gas gets tired, drops the mace and kicks Goku in the stomach. See, another thing that's kind of crazy here is Gas is landing hits on Goku, and this guy's in perfected Ultra Instinct. That's pretty crazy. Um, Gas steps Goku's chest on the ground. He is sick of them. Vegeta creates a big key ball and tells Goku to leave the area where Gas is. That ball is a technique of the gods of destruction. If Goku touches the ball, he could disappear. Okay, Vegeta, okay, that's going to be a cool panel. Goku sees that Gas is being distracted by Vegeta and teleports. Vegeta fires the key ball and tells Gas to stop it if he really is the most powerful warrior in the universe. Gas creates a shield with which stops the key ball. Goku appears next to Vegeta and helps him to push the key ball. Gas's shield disintegrates. Alec is a bit worried seeing those new transformations, but Oil confirms him that they use those transformations against Granola too. Alec says everything is fine then, since he made the wish after Goku and Vegeta lost to Granola. But to be fair, I mean, Saiyans can break their limits, right? Which is something I'm sure we're gonna see going forward with this final battle. And I think it's also important to remember that Goku and Vegeta push Granola to his limit though, so there's a good chance that if they break their limits here, that they could push Gas to his limits as well and somehow secure the win. There could be other ways too that they do it, of course. There could always be techniques, there could be fusion, Granola might get involved. There's a lot of ways it could go down, but they definitely have a shot, and we know that. Alec, not so much. So, Alec also says that Gas's universe is different from Granola's. Maki is confused to what he's talking about, and Alec replies, "Just watch." Just when the ball is about to reach them, Vegeta walks away and leaves Goku alone trying to stop the key ball. Vegeta goes for Gas, but Gas stops him and hits Vegeta several times in the stomach. Gas wonders if they are crazy thinking they can beat him. Then Gas prepares to finish off Vegeta. Goku manages to deflect the key ball towards the sky just before it reaches the city. He then goes to help Vegeta. Vegeta manages to punch Gas hard in the face. Gas wonders what kind of technique is he using and how he manages to move despite his injuries. Vegeta says, "The damage you did to me is like my fuel. In other words, I'm getting stronger." End of chapter. So it seems like we got a good bit of action, just like DBS Hype said. I'd say a good half of the chapter sounds like it's action, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be interesting action. Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego team up against the big villain of the arc, so that should be cool to see. And I did like the beginning of the chapter. I know some people are still a little, I guess, iffy about the wish that happened, because there's been different translations for it and different ways people have taken it. But how I see it as, there's two ways it could be taken. In the whole thing of, Bardock wishing for his sons to thrive, technically that means to grow up well and strong. So if we're thinking of it as that, the wish could have ended, honestly, even after, they were just saved from planet Vegeta, and Raditz got stuck with Vegeta and Nappa, and Goku went to Earth. Like, it could have just ended there. But another thing I guess you could say that it could have been is maybe Goku, and Raditz were protected from dying till they were officially adults. So that just makes, two instances in the original Dragon Ball when Goku survived Tao, and when he also survived King Piccolo. I guess those instances, they were instances where Goku was considered to be lucky, but I guess we have more of an explanation now for that. It could apply to that if you want to think the wish goes that far, but it definitely stopped when Goku and Raditz died at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. So that's where I believe it ends off. It definitely doesn't go any further than that. And whether you think it applied to the original Dragon Ball depends on how you perceive the wish. So that's up to you guys. I might make a video on that, talking about the wish again in general, maybe when there's a little more context to it after the full chapter comes out. But yeah, that's it for now. This is the full summary for chapter 84 of Dragon Ball Super. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. I'm pretty interested to see how this all looks, especially since it's an action chapter. I feel like Toyotaro's has done a pretty good job with that recently. in terms of all his art he does. But yeah, based off this, the chapter seems like it's going to be fine. Could be a good chapter, could even be a great chapter. We'll see. I don't really see any plot issues, in my opinion, with this one that personally bug me at least. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, especially if you guys are a fan of Dragon Ball. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.